Hello, grade 7 students at Smart College, and welcome to this video recorded lesson. Today we are going to talk about angles and lines, chapter 10 in your book. We will talk about lines, how they are related to each other. When lines intersect each other, they form angles. We will see what do we call such angles and how these angles are formed and what does it mean. First, we draw a line L, another line P. These two lines, we don't have any information about if they are parallel or not. They look parallel, but we can't say that they are parallel. Let's draw a third line T. This line is called a secant line or transversal. It cuts the two lines L and D in 2 points. We call these points M and M. Now we have 8 angles formed after this secant line cuts the other 2 lines. The angles are numbered 1 to 8. So 8 angles are formed. What we call alternate angles or Z-shaped angles are the angles that form the shape of a Z letter. As you see here, the angle 4 and the angle 6, they form a Z letter. So 4 and 6 are alternate angles or Z-shaped angles. Also angle 3 and 5 are Z-shaped angles. So angle 3 and angle 5 are called alternate angles. Let's take a look at something that we call corresponding angles or F-shaped angles. Here we have 4 pairs of corresponding angles or F-shaped angles. The shape of the letter F, it doesn't matter if it's to the left, to the right, or upside down. It doesn't matter. So as you see here, angle 3 and angle 7 are F-shaped angle, so they form the letter F. Also angle 1 and 5 are corresponding angles. The same for angle 4 and 8 and also for angle 6 and 2. Now suppose these two lines are parallel. We draw the parallelism symbol here as you see. If these two lines are parallel, then all pairs of alternate angles and correspondings are equal. If two parallel lines, such as L and D, now in this case they are parallel, cut by a secant line or transversal line, which is T, the alternate angles and their corresponding angles are equal. So here angle 4 is equal to angle 6 and angle 3 is equal to angle 5. The reason is alternate angles because the two lines L and D are parallel. Same for the corresponding angles. We will have angle 3 equal to angle 7, angle 1 equal to angle 5, angle 4 equal to angle 8, and angle 6 is equal to angle 2. These angles are equal in case that the two lines L and D are parallel. Now let's see the converse of this. How can we prove that two lines are parallel? If two lines, such as L and D, cut by a secant line, such as T, forming equal alternate or corresponding angles, then these lines are parallel. So if we have two lines cut by a secant line and we have two alternate angles of the same measure or two corresponding angles of the same measure, then these lines are parallel. Now let's take a look at some examples here. Find the value of x in degrees. We have a figure here. We have given two parallel lines forming a Z shape. One of the angles in the Z shape is 30. So x must be 30 also because the two lines are parallel. Since the two lines are parallel, so all alternate angles are equal. Thus, x has a value of 30 degrees, x equals 30 degrees. The reason is alternate angles. Another example here, show that the two lines V and D are parallel. So I have to prove that the line D is parallel to the line V. As you see here, U and V are cut by a third line. It's a secant, which is AB. And we have two angles there. Angle A, 140, angle B is 140. And these two angles, they form the letter F. They are corresponding angles. They have the same measure. Thus, the two lines V and D are parallel. V and D are two lines cut by a secant AB. We have angle A equals angle B equal 140 degrees. And they have a position of corresponding angles. Thus, the line V is parallel to the line D. Thank you very much for watching.